View it don't look so great from a mile away. I'm looking like a mighty disgrace, but baby don't call me a liar.
Did I ever finish my fucking Russian?
You ready for the options?
Yeah. Wait, there's no fucking mic on there.
We don't need it. It still sounds pretty good, don't you think?
Fine.
This is just the intro.
Sure.
Or, I don't even know if we're gonna add this to anything. I'm gonna need this.
Why?
To fucking show you something.
No.
So,
No.
first option is gaming video. Right? Pretty easy. The three of us can fucking play. But we want to play a new game. So we could either play Blood Hunt or we can play carnival games. Right? That's.
I would have brought Mario Party.
Dude. Fuck. That would have gone off.
Fucked up.
So that's option number one, right? Gaming video. We usually do that. Second option is a sit down video. But it requires us to go watch a film tonight.
Oh.
So turn the light off. This is the film.
Dun 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 dun. Oh, that one?
Yeah, you've seen it already?
I've seen.
The trailer?
Yeah. That's not that.
Hi.
Mrs. Marlowe, yes?
Harper,
Why is he
yes.
smiling
Dude,
like that?
come in.
The words I have to say.
Oh, I already know.
a
I'm very
beautiful
sure A24,
house.
dude.
You might.
Could it just be you
That's
staying?
here. Just watch that shit.
Excuse me?
Mrs. Marlowe?
No.
Until you give your love, there's nothing more that we can do.
Apple from the garden?
Yeah, it was delicious.
No. Mustn't do that. Forbidden fruit.
Oh, God, sorry,
I'm joking.
Oh.
You're tormented.
Oh, Annihilation.
Feels more like...
Haunted.
Yeah. Something happened. My husband went upstairs to our balcony and let himself go.
You must wonder why you drove him to it.
I didn't drive him to it.
I think it'd be true. But if you'd given him the chance to apologize, he'd still be alive.
What? A man followed me out of the woods. He was stalking me.
What makes you say that?
I saw him twice.
Twice. I don't know if he saw you once.
Want to play a game? You hide, I'll see.
You must feel an awful sense of guilt.
Stay away from me. What are you doing now? What are you?
Man.
That was not what I was expecting it to be. It's titled.
Yeah, so turn on the light. So, 2 reasons why I think we should go watch this film and talk about it. Shut the fuck up. 2 reasons. 1, it's A24, right? A24 indie films, the cinematography. You're gonna like that shit, right? That's the main reason why I want us to go watch it, right? Second reason, I mean the title already says men, right? So this plot is gonna be about men and the monsters that we are, right? And I think that'd be a pretty interesting,
Topic.
cause we're 3 alphas. No, we're just men, right? So watching a movie where I'm pretty sure they're gonna be not talking shit, but they're gonna go deep into like who we are as men and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a good ass fucking a good ass conversation. So what do you think? We watched the movie tonight and we filmed tonight.
You okay?
You
just
down?
fucking blinked.
You look a little scared.
No, I'm
It's
done.
not gonna be too scary for you,
Dude.
is it?
I'm fucked. Nah, it looks cool though. I liked all the shots they had in it though. It
Dude,
was
yeah.
sick.
Like I think it's gonna be fucking beautiful. Like a nice treat for the eyes, and a nice treat for the mind. That's what I'm thinking. So we did that one?
Yeah, we should.
Yeah? You down, Hector?
No.
Let's watch fucking Flick then. Dude, I'm fucking ready, dude. We going? We going?
We're live. We're live and
We're alive.
we're live and in action, baby.
Hell yeah. Now, before we say anything, who is this?
This is probably one of my best friends, if not my best friend, Hector.
Yes.
I met him in middle school. We always call him Producer Hector.
Yeah.
But he's not
because he was in that one episode.
He's not the man behind the camera now. He's in front of the camera. He's stepping
yeah.
up.
Yeah.
And he just wanted to be on the pod, and we're like, yeah, fuck yeah. We always love having a friend over. So, yes.
Yeah. And I feel like it's usually just me and you. We don't really have a third person around.
Yeah,
And if
fuck
it
this
is-
way.
Yeah. Fuck it. Dude, should we talk? Nah, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck to talk about.
There's so many things, isn't there?
Yeah.
So, what do you do? If you're on here right now, make sure to subscribe. We create content on basically anything in the media that's going on. We talk about personal things that y'all probably relate to. So if you're down for that stuff, and we're probably gonna start adding a new segment, which is guests, because we have a guest here. So maybe we'll have a guest or two every other.
And
episode.
weekly videos.
Oh yeah, weekly videos all
we
the time.
haven't missed in a while.
We haven't missed in a while, and we always have shorts on all of our socials, keeping it always. And now that I'm out of school, it's probably like every day. So all that stuff, link in the bio. And
More content coming. We've been going for what?
like 10 months.
10
Yeah, 10
months.
months.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I actually wanted to talk about this real quick. Episode 4 was our Friday the 13th episode. Now, I know that Friday the 13th doesn't fall on the same day, but like I think last week was Friday the 13th, and I wanted to talk about that shit, but I forgot. But I think that's when we kind of started stepping our shit up when it came to at least the thumbnails.
Yeah, that's
you
when we started
think
taking it
about
more
it, right?
seriously.
Yeah. But
Definitely. Because those second and third one, those three some, dude, yeah. We're just not going to talk about that,
What
bro.
was it? What was it? The Don't Blink podcast.
Yeah. No Name podcast.
Fuck that shit. We're bone daddies. So fucking subscribe. And let's dive into this shit.
Oh my god, dude.
So
This is going to be something else.
So I'm excited.
Wait,
I was
we should
thinking about this.
schedule it, right? Schedule the pod.
What do you mean?
Like, what are we going to talk about throughout the pod?
I think we should talk about that what we just watched.
what we just
the
watched.
whole fucking the whole time. Fuck it. Let's
The whole
just
time?
But we just watched the flick, okay?
Oh my god, this flick.
And it was a nice flick. It was enjoyable. But before we dive into what the fuck we just watched, I want each of us to say either a word or a sentence describing the movie, or maybe picking like, detail in the movie that we can talk about that stuck with you really bad, okay? So let's say, for example, apples falling, right? Doesn't have to be that innocent,
Yeah, it could be more, yeah.
I'll go first.
So a phrase, right? Like a phrase?
Yeah, a phrase,
Okay.
a one word, whatever the hell, right? I know what your word's gonna be. So,
Oh my god.
men giving birth.
Why would you pick that one? Why would you pick that phrase, dude?
Stuck with me, dude. That
Okay.
shit stuck with me.
Okay, mine is, I want to say color, lighting, and shot selection.
What?
Yeah.
I swear, if someone doesn't say the word that I'm thinking right now, they fucking pissed. So you're talking about the cinematography, right? Which was fucking beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Your turn, Hector.
You can't disappoint.
Don't let us down. One word. It's a nice, big, thick word. Just say it.
Cock.
Pardon me?
Yes, cock. And the movie we watched literally like 30 minutes ago is a movie called Men. It is created by the production company A24. They do a lot of indie movies. And this isn't the first A24 film that I've seen. Have you seen?
Talked about.
You guys have seen their films before or no?
I think I've seen more than one, but I don't remember the name.
What about you? You've never
I don't
seen?
remember.
So yeah, they're indie, but they like to dive into horror elements or obscurities, abstract ideas, shit like that. As you can tell from the fucking movie we watched. So Men just came out. And you guys will probably see in the intro of the video that I gave them the option of, you know,
Gaming,
having a chill night, playing some Switch, or watching naked men on the screen. Actually, trannies at some point, growing vagina. Dude, vaginas, dude. I cannot believe that they showed it. Dude,
everything.
We didn't go watch a movie. We went to go watch a porno. That's what that was. Because I've never seen a fucking pussy on the big screen ever.
What?
What fucking movies are you watching?
No, dude, the one with Kid Cudi, they didn't show the pussy in the pornos they were shooting?
No, they didn't.
Surprised.
No, that shit was literally a porn movie. But no, they never... I think that's a big no when it comes to to movies. You just don't show female parts.
Maybe it's okay to show male pussy.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
a loophole, dude.
That is probably the loophole. And obviously it wasn't a real pussy. As you can tell, it was animated. But you know, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
That was
right?
We
ahead
are.
of ourselves. So, going back. Gaming. We're watching a movie called Men. And let's just fucking dive into it. How should we tackle this? How should we go about this? Because we could do the talking about what the fuck happened in the movie, you know, shit like that. What do you think?
I don't know. It's tough.
Right?
Yeah.
So not a lot happened, but a lot happened.
Yes.
The plot is pretty simple. The concept is pretty simple, but there's a lot of weird shit in there. Right?
Yeah.
A lot of weird shit.
I can describe the plot.
Okay.
Real quick. So,
but before that, watching the trailer, did you think that's what the movie was gonna be about? What'd you think about the trailer?
The trailer, I just thought. Well, actually, when I saw the trailer, I believed that the woman was gonna be haunted by something. But I did not think they were going to depict it like that. You understand?
Yeah.
So I see the plot now?
Yeah.
Okay, so the plot is this woman and this man, they're married and they're going to get a divorce. The man basically like threatens her and says, I'm going to kill myself if you leave. Whether it was an accident or not, he actually does die. And she's just basically haunted by the entire experience. And she has flashbacks all the time.
She literally pictures... She's staring out the window and the husband's just falling in front of her. And they lock eyes. And it's so fucked.
Yes,
like that whole... It's really messed up.
And basically the movie talks about... Or the movie is her trying to get away from all that. But it comes with her. That all that baggage comes with her.
Yeah. She escapes from wherever that city was, and she gets herself a nice little home out in the country. I'm not sure what state or where She had an accent.
Yeah, they
right?
all had accents. Yes.
Might have been Ireland or some shit. They all had accents. So she gets the nice little house outside the country. And we meet the first man of the movie. What's his name?
Jeffrey. Right?
Yes. Jeffrey.
Jefferson.
Now, when I first see Jeffrey, the first thing that I notice is that smile. How creepy is that fucking smile? Now, you guys are pretty young. You guys are younger than me by a long shot. Did you guys ever watch Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Yes.
Yeah? Do you guys remember probably one of the most terrifying characters in the whole series? A man named Fred that would cut hair.
No, I don't.
No? Let me show you a picture real quick. And tell me if this is fucking Jeffrey or not, dude. Like, it's... Let me just look it up real quick. What did I say his name was?
Fred from
Fred.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Courage. Dude, it's like... Dude, that's fucking him, dude.
Oh my god.
Dude, you guys
yeah.
remember this motherfucker?
Yeah, I do.
Holy shit, we're gonna pop up
Yeah.
a picture. Dude, that's fucking him, dude.
Yeah,
You
it
can't
is.
tell me
That
that's
is
not
him.
So,
my god.
Jeffrey is pretty quirky, kind of weird, awkward, you know, doesn't really socialize much with people. He's just a character. And he gives, what was her fucking name? Dude, I don't even know her fucking name.
Oh, I remember it, but like I don't at the same time.
Should we just call her what they called her in the movie? Stupid bitch.
They said that like 5 times, right?
Dude, yeah, they caught the main character stupid bitch. Well, anyways. So they show the female character throughout the house, right? The main character. And she's going to stay there for about 2 weeks. And I'm kind of curious if it was an Airbnb or what the fuck it was. Like,
I don't
you
know,
know,
but it was
or-
nice as fuck.
yeah, it was nice. It was vintage and shit.
I think it was a rental home.
Yeah. And the red walls, though. That was
That was a
kind
little
of
weird.
that was kind of weird, right?
That did not make sense with the entire house.
No, cause most of it looked pretty fucking nice and normal, and you know, like a house out in the country. So this is where it gets weird. Well, first of all, he asked her if she knows how to play piano, and she fucking lies.
Nice, yeah.
Right? Like, that was already kind of weird. She just says
Yeah.
no. And then, that was the first weird thing. The second weird thing was they're in the bathroom, and he's showing her the shower and everything. And then he says, like, oh, I don't want to be offensive, but watch what you flush down the toilet. Meaning, don't be flushing down pads and fucking tampons and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because they'll fuck up the plumbing, right? So that was already kind of like... I mean, I guess it's kind of normal, but it's just the way he was about it. It was
Yeah.
kind of weird. And the third thing was that, what was the third thing? I fucking forgot.
The apple? The apple thing?
Oh, dude, that was the first thing, dude. So entering the home, in the front of the fucking house, there's an apple tree. And it's a beautiful fucking tree, right? And she gets an apple, she bites it, and he's watching her through the window. She goes inside, and that's when they first interact. And he just says, don't eat the apple. It's
Don't eat the
forbidden fruit.
Forbidden fruit, yeah.
Yeah, and where's that from? Do you guys know?
The Bible?
Yeah. What story specifically?
Adam and Eve.
Yes. I don't know the story too well. Do you?
From what I can remember, it's about that God told them not to eat. They can do whatever they want, just don't eat the apple from the tree, the fruit from the tree. That's for the forbidden fruit. But then Satan, who is a snake, who is portraying a snake, tells Eve to eat it because it's a good apple. That it's it's a good food to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then she eats it and convinces Adam to eat it as well.
And they get clapped.
And would you say that's what fucked up humanity? Because
Yeah,
that's what they make it
depicted,
seem like.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Maybe this stuck with me because I was a fucking pervert when I was going to Bible school or Bible, you know. But they'd be like, if it wasn't for Adam and Eve, like we wouldn't be sinners, and we'd just be like, we'd be
Like a piece.
just holy, and we'd be walking around naked, And that always stuck with me, right? As a fucking sinner, you know? But no, like, we would be naked. We wouldn't care about clothes because...
Or body shapes or anything like that.
Because we're just humans. We're just, you know, wholesome. We're not thinking of, like, oh, shit, like, let me grab some or anything like that, right? And that always stuck with me. So I was thinking, like, so if they didn't bite the fucking apple, we could have all been fucking naked. But we wouldn't, like...
No, anything.
We wouldn't have done anything about it. We would have just been... We would have been like animals, you know, in our own fucking skin. Mm-hmm. I think that's kind of bullshit, dude. I'm trying to see some titties, alright? But I wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
But, so I think that imagery of the tree, and they just kept emphasizing on the fucking tree. I think that plays into... the plot of the movie, which is the main plot. Men are bad. That's what I got from the movie. Did you guys get that?
Yes.
Right?
Indeed.
And I'm not too sure how it relates to Adam and Eve, but I mean, is Satan a man? Wouldn't you say? You think maybe that's what they're trying to go for?
But God's also a man. So I don't
Is
know.
he? Dude, who the fuck
I don't
knows,
know.
dude? Okay, you know what? Let's not go into the biblical shit. Because this is where it gets kind of weird and tricky, right? So Jeffrey's like, I live across the lane. Here's the key. Goodbye. And that's it. Right? You want to tell the next part?
Yeah. So she decides to get curious in the area. And she goes for a lovely walk around where she is currently staying. It looks fucking beautiful. I can just describe it as just a forest area. Peaceful,
you
yeah.
had a boner during those
Fuck yeah, I did,
scenes,
dude.
didn't you?
You saw it rise up, didn't you?
Yeah. I saw the fucking popcorn bucket go up a bit.
So, yeah, she's just basically walking around, and eventually she stumbles upon a tunnel. And that's where I was like, yeah, I'm fucked.
Because
Yes.
what were you thinking going into this movie? I mean, it's a horror movie. It's not a genre you watch. Do you watch horror movies or not?
Yeah,
really?
he fucking sucks him off.
Yeah, so you were like,
This
you
is
were
where I'm
asking
fucked.
me before the fucking movie, like, dude, how do you do it?
Yeah,
and
I was
shit
like, what?
that.
I was like, what's the secret? And you're like, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm like, fuck you.
And what would you say the secret is? Do you get scared during scary movies or not really?
Not really. Yeah, I like the storyline to it.
For me,
well, it depends on the movie though. Because
yeah,
like you know, like Jason, like Freddy, like those kinds of movies.
Yeah,
like, I used to think those are just stupid.
I fuck with those because I'm old, but
no, like I like them, but like they're not like.
Oh yeah, they're cheesy now.
Yeah,
obviously, but I think it's not a secret. It's kind of like I replace my fear with excitement, with joy. Like if I see a bitch getting hacked to pieces, like I feel euphoric. I feel fucking like, oh shit, this is fucking awesome. Now there are a few times where, you know, a little jump scare will get me, but it's not super crazy, and it's fucking rare. It's super fucking rare. But the movies that do get me with the jump scares are the A24 movies. Because these are indie. These are fucking obscure. You don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Dude, a big detail about the movie, it's so quiet. Right?
Yeah.
So I was like, when is the jump scare gonna happen? I'm like, when's it gonna happen? I'm ready for it.
Yeah, it's oddly quiet, and it's just like, it's beautiful. The scenes, the imagery, the environment. You don't... It was a slow build-up, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it was a slow build-up, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, continue to say. As soon as you saw the tunnel, what did you think?
I was like, I'm fucked, dude. I'm gonna go pee, bro. I'm gonna go pee real quick. But dude, I loved how they did it. So basically, it's a tunnel. It's super dark. It's huge, and you see the end of it, and it's green. It's like a little small hole, right? And she walks up to it, and you can't see the green anymore. It's covered because her body's there. And the camera just slowly gets closer and closer to her, and all you see is her body and the whole black part.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's fucking sick. And she walks into it and she starts fucking singing or like making sounds so the echo can happen.
She was having a good time, you know.
Yeah, she was. And then
being herself. It was kind of creepy and shit.
It was a little creepy,
but,
right?
Dude, during that scene, I'm like, okay, don't go down the dark fucking tunnel.
Yeah, that's
okay?
what I was thinking too.
And do they still exist? Is there fucking street lights in there? Like, dude, think about it. Anyone can fucking hide in the middle, right? You're just walking, you know, humming a tune and shit, and then someone grabs your ass and fucking rapes you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. But she's crazy.
Now that I think about it, well, at the end of the tunnel, right? Like when she's singing, the guy pops up. There's a guy that pops up, like a shadow figure.
Yeah.
What I was thinking right now is that we only saw him that one time, no? Because he was wearing like a trench coat.
We didn't know who he was.
Oh, we never saw who he was.
He might have been Jeffrey, to be honest,
But
because he's the one that had the closest to a jacket.
But he was wearing like a coat. He wasn't wearing like a trench coat.
That's true.
And like each character had like their own.
Yeah. But
I was thinking that the fucking song just like woke up some fucking demon or some shit, dude.
When you saw so she's singing in the fucking it felt like fucking 15 minutes, to be honest.
Yeah.
This bitch is singing, she's hearing the echo, and then the shadow figure at the end of the fucking tunnel pops out and he's kind of like
weird, right?
I thought he was a different character, which we'll get to right now. And then like he just starts running like towards her, but then you hear a scream, and I loved this scene because she starts running away, but like she would turn and you would see the character running towards her, but they're so far apart. But the thing that was catching up to her was his yell, his echo. It was like the faster she would run, it would get closer and closer and closer. And I'm like, I was eating that shit up. So then where does she go after that?
Dude, she runs into another fucking tunnel, but it's walled off. And it has
I
a door.
didn't get that because she
Me neither.
She went back the way she came.
Yeah, and there was no tunnel.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you saw the scene, but she passed the stairs that she was supposed to go up.
I didn't see the
You
stairs.
didn't see it?
No.
Well, like in one of the scenes, like it was panning like her running.
Yeah.
And then she stopped for a second, but because she was trying to figure out where it was. But then she goes past the stairs.
I think I know what you're talking about.
She went past the stairs, so she kept going down that path.
Yeah, okay. I understand.
So instead of going up the stairs, she went down the path which led to
the tunnel.
the tunnel.
Which was blocked off, had a door, and she just sees it and she's like, fuck off, right? That's her face. And she just basically goes on top, she goes around it and tries to get on top of the hill, and she does. She starts walking. So Jinx, owe me a kiss. Nah, but no. So she goes up above the hill that she's climbing, right? Goes around the tunnel.
There's an abandoned house that she's kind of creeped out. I mean, she was running away from a fucking shadow figure. She sees an abandoned house, and
dude, I don't even know what that represented.
I don't know, me neither.
I do have a question though. In that scene where she went to the wall of the tunnel, did she bang on it?
No.
She didn't, right?
No.
But at the end, it showed her banging on it, right?
It showed her banging on it.
At the end.
Then
yeah.
What the fuck?
It was like a quick scene of her like
banging on the fucking wall that she avoided.
I missed that. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was
so
weird. I saw that. I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah. I was like,
dude,
what? That's why, like.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Let's go. So, abandoned house, or I don't know what the fuck it was. It was like two of them.
Like a little village.
Yeah, little huts, I would say. Or I don't even fucking know. She crosses a fence, and she's in a green pasture, right? And she's like
huge field.
Yeah, it was beautiful. I've actually seen one like that. Maybe one day we can go record. Dude, it's straight out of Lord of the Rings, dude. It's fucking beautiful. So she kind of laughs because obviously there's no one chasing her anymore, and you know, she brushes it off. She's like, I need to relax and have a good time, right? So she busts out her phone and she starts recording,
taking
the beautiful scene, taking pictures. And off in the distance where the fucking huts are, the two houses, you just see a flesh covered blur right? And you're kind of like, what the fuck is that? Did y'all catch that real quick or no?
Yeah.
And then it focuses, and it's a fucking man completely naked hanging dong, right? Penis was out. The cock was probably, it had a little blood in it, right? Did you like it?
No.
So right away I'm like, oh shit, we got another Jackass, you know, fucking another Jackass flick here, because that's what we saw in Jackass, a bunch of fucking dick.
Yeah.
So we're like, what the fuck? And then she's like, she freaks out and then just fucking
Run.
takes off, right?
Yeah.
So she gets to her house, and I think she's in the bathtub, right? And she's talking to her sister. This wasn't a friend, this was her sister. And she's... Am I skipping shit? I feel like I'm skipping shit.
We skipped the part where she talks to her sister on the phone.
Oh, that's whatever.
But that one's whatever.
But she's in the tub first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
then she sends her the picture.
She sends your sister the picture of the fucking... You know, the place she was taking a picture of, but the naked man is there. I'm like, if I was her, I would have deleted that shit. I don't want a fucking a dong, you know, on the fucking phone.
That's so weird.
And she sent it to the sister, and the sister's like, OMG. I'm like, really, bitch? You're not gonna ask who the fuck that is trying to rape your sister? That was ridiculous.
Not only that, but afterwards she
yeah,
zooms in.
She zooms into the picture to see that fucking dick, baby. She wanted that shit. So, I think she gets stressed and then
sleeps and wakes up.
Wakes up, and then
second day. This is the second day.
Second day. That was the first. All this fucking shit went down the first day.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah. So what happens the second day? Starts off with the fucking
church
knife. No, you're skipping shit, buddy.
Oh.
Knife.
Yeah, the knife. Remember, she busts out, cuts the fucking grapefruit,
Oh, yeah,
makes
yeah.
her breakfast.
Yeah.
She's on a work call real quick. She plays the piano, I'm pretty sure. And then,
in the distance, in the background, where she's on the call.
Well, she gets off the work call, starts FaceTiming with her sister, and the sister's like, when are you gonna give me that tour? And then she's like, I guess I'll fucking do it right now, right? And the whole time the fucking naked man's walking behind her in the distance, like on the window, like just seeing
weird,
and shit, right? I'm like, dude, it'd be so funny if the sister's like, who's there with you? And then she turns and she just sees dick.
Dude, I was waiting for that to happen or something, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, dude, yeah. So it never happened, but as she's showing her the house, you know, that the naked man's just walking on the outside, you know, seeing her or whatever. She sees him, she loses her shit, freaks out, hangs up, doesn't even tell her sister help or anything. And then the man goes to the tree, gets an apple and fucking bites it again with the fucking apples in the tree. And then she goes to the door and it's fucking open. What'd you think there?
I was like, this fucker's inside. Yeah, I'm like, he's inside.
Like, there was no music or nothing. It was just quiet.
Yeah, dude, the movie was quiet, like, so much.
Dude, and that's what I like about some of these indie flicks. Like, they don't add the cheesy, like, dun 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 dun.
They get
like,
straight to the fucking point.
No, it's quiet. It's quiet, so you don't know what the fuck to expect. You don't know.
It's real.
Yeah, you don't know, like, what the fuck's gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
So she's there, like, frozen, right? Staring at the door open, a crack, not even that much.
Dude, I just realized something. She bit the apple first, and the guy bit the apple second, like in the Bible.
Holy shit, boy! Holy shit!
So what the fuck does that mean?
Dude, she started it all. She's the cunt. Men are above women. Nah. We'll get into that subject later. I want to deep dive into the concept and how they're portraying men, because I don't know, maybe we have different, you know,
beliefs.
thoughts or beliefs, but let's run through the movie real quick. We're almost done. So then she's like, oh shit, and she sees a shadow coming to the door, and she runs and fucking pushes it and, you know, closes it or whatever. And then does she call the cops next?
Yeah, she calls the cops.
I think she was on the phone.
No,
with the cops
she's already
during
on
that
the phone.
shit.
And the guy sticks his hands out, like, trying to grab some leg.
He was trying to grab some fucking ass, dude.
And, dude, it was weird, right? How...
Well, we didn't even describe how he looked like. He had, like...
He had marks everywhere. Like, he was...
Marks.
Cutting himself. And then healed already.
He had, like, bubbles, like, his fucking. But he had a
Face.
big dick though. And and the cops get there and they get his ass.
Dude, it was so weird, right? So nonchalant how they just arrest his ass.
Yeah, they
Like,
covered,
oh yeah, he was.
they covered his ass with one of their jackets, and then like, and they emphasized on a certain man. One of the cops, he kind of just turned and looked at her, and then she goes inside. A female.
Oh, that's the
Yeah,
second. Yeah.
second female of the movie comes out, and you know she feels comfortable with her. Did you guys notice her body language and how she felt, you know, safe with the female cop rather than anyone else? So they're like, yeah, we're gonna take him in. He's a fucking creep. Blah blah. Right?
You'll be safe. Don't worry about it.
Yes.
That's basically what they say, and it's like,
I
what?
mean, but they took his ass in, so technically she will be safe or whatever.
Yeah.
So then is the day of the church, right? She told her sister what the fuck happened, and then she's like, you know what, today I'm just gonna go to the church and I'm gonna go to the pub, right? That's it. There's no freaky shit gonna happen to me.
At the church.
Nothing's gonna go wrong, you know? So she heads into town, sees the church, passes the fucking graves. Pretty weird.
Dude, one of those graves looked like it was messed with. Like there was dirt. Did you see that? Like if a zombie had come out of it or some shit.
Dude.
All the graves were all clean except one of them.
I didn't see that.
I missed that shit. So.
Oh, shake it.
She goes into the church, and there she starts to just remember the whole situation with her husband, him killing himself, and all that. And this caught me off guard, dude, when she started screaming.
Yeah.
Because she was screaming in her
memory.
In her memory. And then she starts screaming in the fucking church. And I'm like, what the hell?
Like she was reliving it.
But something else that they emphasized on was the altar.
That altar was weird.
The altar with the face on it. How would you describe that?
So it was a man's face, and he had like things
know what it
out.
reminded me of? I don't know if you've seen Harry Potter, the films. None of them? Not the first one? Or the second one?
One of the tree guys or what?
No. Okay, when one of the films, the second film, there's like a underground area in the castle.
Mm-hmm.
And in the castle, or like in the underground area, there's a dude with a face like almost similar. And like his mouth opens and then the snake comes out, like for the second movie.
That, dude. Yeah.
But like it looks similar like to that. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, we haven't seen that shit, but it just looked like branches coming out of his face, right?
Just
It was just fucking odd. And then in the distance, there's a man of the cloth, right? Long gray hair, sees the bitch screaming and walks off.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. So then I think this was a funny part. She goes outside the church, and then she's walking. There's some steps, and she sees something bright yellow, and she's like, "What the hell?" And she checks, and it's a little boy.
Whoa.
It was a little boy, dude.
The body
of a little boy. Yeah, the body of a little boy and a face. Dude, it was just a little boy, okay? But he was wearing an old vintage mask of a female, of a woman, a blonde girl, red lipstick, you know?
Yeah.
Classy.
Oh.
Dude, oh shit, yeah.
I can see that, yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking creeps.
Yeah.
So, she's like, what the fuck?
Send it to me.
She's like, what the fuck? She sees the mask, the kid, and the kid takes it off. And the CGI was horrible. CGI was fucking off.
It was
because it was a man's face, but on a child's body. And he's like, you want to play hide and seek with me? And she's like, she didn't say fuck no, but she's like, nah, I don't think so.
Busy.
And then he started getting fucking mad and shit. And then the priest comes, and then he's like, leave her alone. Go home, little boy. And then he's like, fuck off. To the priest. And then the priest is like, what did he say?
You first?
Yeah,
you first. And I'm like, this little fucking bastard child. He's on holy ground, cussing out the priest and shit.
That was funny.
Dude, it was ridiculous. And then the kid starts walking away. And then, what does the kid say?
Stupid bitch.
The kid says stupid bitch. And dude, I don't know if you heard this, But like a couple scenes before that, this motherfucker was like, when she was showing the tour of the house,
Dude, the guy was right there.
Yeah, he's like,
stupid.
what a
bitch.
stupid bitch. And I'm like, what the hell? Like when the little kid said it, I was freaking the fuck out.
Oh, that was so.
So we
funny.
know that you can relate to the little kid more than any of the other characters, right? So this is where it gets kind of odd. The priest is like, sorry, he's a piece of shit. They go sit down, and they start to talk.
Because he senses her sorrows or whatever.
And he saw her fucking screaming in the middle of the church, right?
Yeah.
So then what happens?
She's explaining basically what happened to her. How she witnessed her husband die. It was very graphic how he passed away. And
She got punched in the fucking face.
yeah, dude, that was crazy.
Surprised she didn't get KO'd.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
She took that shit like
Dude,
a man.
as soon as like he punched her, he was like, dude, give me some nuts.
Shut the fuck
Like,
up.
abuse women, right?
Dude, so yeah, she's basically
After the husband punched her because she didn't want to give him the phone, she just started yelling at him, told him to get the fuck out, pushed him out the door, and then she was like, fucking kill yourself, I don't fucking care. Next scene, he's killing himself.
Yeah, he did it.
Fucking did it. No balls, bitch.
But when she's explaining it, she has no idea if he meant to do it or didn't.
Or if it was an accident.
Because he went on the floor above and went to the person, like forced himself
balcony.
into the house, went to the balcony. They don't know if he was just trying to get onto her balcony, like trying to drop down, or if he just let go and said, fuck this shit,
Dude,
I'm
he
gonna
probably
die.
jumped off.
Yeah, I say he...
I would say the way that he fell down from like the first scene, I feel like
He
like,
slipped,
no, like he like
or that he jumped.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree
Oh,
as
yeah.
well.
Like the
Because
way
if
that,
he slipped, he might have like gone head first or some shit.
Yeah.
But how graphic was the scene of him just there dead?
I don't say, well,
That's
if he was
fuck-
climbing down, like he would be climbing down, right? Like then
Oh,
he would
yeah.
have fallen.
Yeah,
But
he didn't
I
have
feel
that
like,
motion, yeah.
I feel like the way that he fell down was just like
He jumped
let me
straight.
just yeah.
Yeah,
That's true,
fucking
dude.
Superman. But how fucked? Oh, this scene was horrible. His hand was stuck through a fucking metal fence, and his fucking ankle was all crooked.
His
and
ankle was
shit,
crooked.
and he was all
Something.
fucked. Right? We'll save it. I know
Yeah.
you're getting excited. So.
She's
So-
talking to the priest, telling him everything that happened.
And he's understanding. He's like, yes, like, I understand your pain and your sorrow.
Dude,
and-
I was like, oh, he's a good character.
yeah,
And then
Like
he grabs her
Jeffrey.
by the leg.
right?
Like
but that's
Jeffrey.
common though, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, but the way he grabbed her leg, dude, there was
I
just
feel like
something.
it was too long.
Yeah, he was just holding it.
Well, he
like,
was just, you know,
He was grabbing
just
a
trying
feel.
to,
grabbing
he
a
was
feel.
trying to make her feel.
He's like, don't worry, I understand you. I understand you. And he's like, what did he say, dude? What was the fucking sentence that he says that was fucked?
He basically says, and did you give him a chance to apologize for hitting you? And she's like, what do you mean? He's like, well, yeah, it's your fault that he died. I mean, you didn't give him a chance to apologize.
Yeah, well, he said that if you had given a chance to apologize, then
He would be alive.
maybe he wouldn't have killed himself or something.
He would have been alive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
and she's
that
like,
was-
dude, how crazy
Dude,
was that,
that was
dude? It was
fucked.
kind of like
shit.
not expecting that.
No.
Especially from a man
Priest.
of the cloth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
She's like, fuck off.
yeah,
fuck
she's like,
off.
fuck off, and she just fucking storms out. He told her
And
more
she
shit.
fucks off.
Yeah. She told him more shit. He was just saying like, it's your fault that he died, you know, shit like that. And we'll get into the the conversations and shit. But then
Dude.
as she leaves,
Dude, yeah, this
what does
part.
he do?
He grabs the bench she's sitting on and like he's caressing. He's like,
Yeah, he's like
"Oh."
feeling the warmth that she left, you know.
He's like, fuck
And
yeah.
then he starts slipping his fingers into the wooden boards, and he starts going up and down.
Dude, it was
He
fucking.
puts his face.
Nah, he didn't put
into the
his face.
sniff.
Dude, if he put his face, dude, that was
That'd
like
have
so
been way
much.
creepier, dude. That'd have been way
Should have
creepier.
done it.
So then she's like, you know what? Fuck the church. I'm going to the pub.
I'm gonna get
you know?
fucking drunk, baby.
Yeah. So she walks in there, and there's these two locals there. They look like brothers. Identical. Kind of. Different hairstyles, right? Same face, though. She walks in, and Jeffrey, our good old friend Jeffrey, the one that
The
gave her
best
the tour,
character.
the one that gave her the tour of the house is there. And then she's there. He's like, I'll pay for your drinks. It's fine. It's fine. She's like, no, I'm a fucking woman, right? No, she didn't say that, but that's what they were implying. And you got to think about the symbolism, like, just small gestures like that. The fact that, like, we can't get into it yet because I want to dive deep into certain, but that situation alone is showing, like, the man will always pay for the woman, right? And he didn't let her pay. He's like, her money's no good here. Why? Because I am the man, so I will pay for her. That's what I saw, right?
Yeah.
The bartender comes. He looks kind of like the two locals, and it's kind of like, what the fuck? The cop comes in, and you're like, okay, what the fuck is going on here, alright? Y'all have the same fucking face. What the hell is going on? And she didn't fucking see it, right? Because she's a dumb bitch. So, stupid bitch. Stupid bitch. And, dude, this is horrible, dude. Because, like, we're talking shit about the female character, but, like, we'll get to it. No, let's run it. Alright. So then,
I think this was like fucked for me more.
yeah.
This was fucked.
The cop then says that they released the naked man that was harassing her and stalking her because he wasn't stalking her. He might have just seen her once.
No proof.
Or twice, right? And the chick.
Or it was like, oh, he saw him twice.
Oh no.
Yeah, like,
maybe if it was a third time.
That's what I was like, what if you saw him twice?
I should put your ass in jail. Dude. So, yeah, like, she, again, gets fucking mad at who? What's the theme here? She's getting mad at the men. She's getting mad at little boys, priests, cops, whoever the fuck. Except Jeffrey. Jeffrey's the man. Right? The weird-ass character, he's the man.
The quirky one.
So she's like, can't believe you let him go. What the hell's wrong with you? She just fucking walks off, right? Off into the darkness. And in the distance, who do we see? Our naked friend.
The released prisoner.
Yes, he's stalking her ass.
Again.
So she runs home. And I think as soon as she steps on that fucking plot of soil, shit just got weird.
Yeah.
Shit just got weird.
Shit went from a straight line to fucking.
Yeah. So the naked man comes into the frame in the light. The tree, again, the beautiful tree with the apples is there. And this motherfucker's Groot. He's a tree man. Who the fuck knows? His face is off.
He's growing his branches. He's growing branches now.
Yeah, he's growing branches. So she goes into her house. And I'll let you explain what happens, because I'm a little foggy with that.
Dude, so basically...
Too much happened in those scenes.
Dude, yeah, too much happened in those scenes. So... she goes in the house, and... dude, it's so complicated. Does the cop show up first?
Yes.
Yes, right. Oh, yes. So...
But what happens before that? She thinks that someone's... Or no,
that's after. Yeah, so the cop is at the tree now. It's not the naked man anymore. And she's like...
Wait, before that, she talks to her sister, and she's telling her sister...
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Like, can you believe all this crazy shit is happening to me? And the sister's like, you know what? I'm gonna go over there, and I'm gonna fucking kill those motherfuckers.
Chop off some dicks.
Well, we forgot to mention what was happening to her phone.
Oh, yeah, dude.
When she was...
well, yeah, so I was gonna get to that, because while they're having a conversation, the sister's like, I'm gonna drive over there, send me the address, right? And it won't go through.
The phone kept on fucking up.
Yeah, you just see a weird ass face on the screen, and they kept fucking up and fucking up
every single time they called him.
So then the sister's like, just fucking text it to me, right? I mean, you're a stupid bitch, but fucking text, right? So she sends the location, and the sister texts back, I know where you are.
Well,
and not caps.
The sister.
Yeah.
The sister.
Dude, how the fuck did they do that? Oh, what? Let's not get into it. So then, they sent a second message. What did it say?
Stupid bitch.
Yeah, you stupid bitch. So we're like, oh,
another
it's a
one.
Little kid or something. Someone.
It's something.
Yeah, it might be one of us because we think she's a stupid bitch. Right? So then that's when the lights outside, which are
sensory
or they're
sensor
censored.
motion.
Yeah. They go off, and she goes outside, and she
flicking.
sees the cop. She's like, oh, let me see what this motherfucker wants. Goes up to the cop, and she's like, what happened? Not a word. He's just standing there next to the fucking tree. Yeah. She's like, what's wrong? What happened? Nothing. The lights turn off. He's gone. Right?
And we're like, oh fuck.
And
man.
then from the distance, the fucking local
one of the people from the bar.
Fucking booking.
Dude, he's booking
Yeah.
that dude, yeah.
towards the door, and she gets scared, and
She's like,
fucking
fuck no.
Yeah, she
feel like-
fucking.
I feel like they did a good job with him starting like running like from afar, where you can hear him running from afar, and as he's getting closer,
You hear the footsteps, right?
Yeah. And then he starts yelling.
Would you say that in this part was where your anxiety started to go up a little, in terms
Yeah.
of like
Yes.
getting scared?
My
You too?
Yeah, I would
Dude.
say yes.
dude, the part in the tunnel was where my stomach was like, oh, I don't like this. And then
This is the beginning.
I'm
Yeah.
not feeling so good, Mr.
and
Stark.
then that part happened, and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna fucking die. That's all I know. This is the last thing I'm gonna see.
And-
She's not dying. I'm
and
dying.
I didn't think it was gonna be scary, but I mean, I've watched
Countless.
so much. Not countless. I think
Countless.
I started like actually writing down the movies that I've seen horror in the horror genre, and the last time I updated it, I was like at 250, dude. My mind's fucked. This is like, this is a piece of cake for me. So, and I didn't want to take you to watch a fucked up movie like that, and I mean the trailer and the movie are completely different.
This piece
I
of
wanted
shit,
you
dude.
to
He
see.
knew. He's seen this
No,
before.
no.
He's lied to me before, dude.
I wanted you to see the nice leaves and the imagery and we got to think about this shit. It was one of those movies. Anyways, so she closes the door. She's freaking out. A lot of fucking noise outside. The window breaks. The chair's fucking moving back and forth. She's like, what the fuck? She's screaming with a knife. That's when you started to get scared, right?
Yeah.
I noticed,
Yeah.
dude. I noticed.
Well, when she got the knife, she was hiding in the corner.
Dude, she was hiding in the corner making noise like a dumb.
Yeah.
and,
Stupid
and then
bitch.
the glass broke.
The glass
Right,
breaks.
The glass breaks.
Someone's moving there. She freaks
Some-
the fuck out.
Someone's
Run-
moving the chair.
Yeah, back and
Someone's
forth.
moving the fucking chair.
So she runs to the door and they're fucking banging. And the door opens and she's about to stab our good old boy Jeffrey.
The
you
best
know?
character.
Yeah, the fucking one that's actually nice. Right? So he goes in there. He's like, hey, it's okay. Like, I'll help you out. Like, we'll see what the hell's going on. So, they actually step outside. He steps outside, right? And
He starts
like,
looking around like.
starts looking around.
Well, before that happens, he expects the house, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And then
yeah,
they go
yeah.
to the broken part. They go broken glass, and what's left there is the
The bird.
crow.
the crow.
It wasn't the person because he thought it was a
It
person
was
the
a
entire
dead
time.
bird that supposedly ran through the fucking window and picked
Bullshit.
up the chair and started moving up and down. Some bullshit. So that's when Jeffrey goes outside and he starts checking it out. Dude, I love Jeffrey, dude. He's such a nice guy. He might look like Fred, but he's such a nice guy. And he's like looking around and then he's like, oh, there's nothing here, right? And then like he keeps looking and then the fucking lights come off and then he's gone.
And I'm like, no.
Yeah, he's gone. And then what
Like-
fucking happens after that? Does she run inside?
Though the naked man comes out
comes back.
and he has more branches this time.
And he's fucking green in the face.
Yeah.
But when does she go inside and see
Dude,
the mask and the fucking kid?
when he
That's after.
first the
He
man
does the fucking.
they're both walking like this. Like she's like, "Oh fuck, where the fuck did Jeffrey go?" And it's the naked man and her walking like this. And then they just stop and he has like flowers, right? Or
It
something.
was
It was
What
like
are they called?
dandelion.
Yeah,
pollen,
dandelions.
Dandelions. He's like, right? They're fucking blowing. She's like, and then one of them,
Dude, how she actually did it.
Okay, she goes like, she's like,
And she swallowed one of them. I don't know
Yeah.
what that
I
meant.
was like, what the fuck does that mean?
I thought
The
she.
seed. The seed of the man.
What seed of the man? Like
Our
impregnating
seed.
her?
Wouldn't you say?
I thought it was a trance because when she swallows that one thing, right, she just becomes normal for a second, right?
Well,
She-
I wouldn't say normal.
No,
Well-
she becomes
Calm.
She becomes.
calm in the situation
Yeah.
and kind of wants it.
Yes, exactly.
She wants that hefty dick. Because the branch guy is the naked man.
Yeah. She walks inside with the knife, closes the door, and the man, again, his hand comes out, and he goes like this. And she's
So,
like,
but comes out of where? We didn't even, we're
Comes out
skipping
where?
a little. So the door has the mail slot, right?
oh, yeah.
And you can fit your hand in there, whatever. That's how he tried to grab her pussy the first time. Now he's trying to get some more this time, right? And what does she do? She fucking wants it, and she starts to grab his hand. And dude, his hands were they were demonic.
Yeah,
dude.
they were.
They were fucking red and shit. It was gross.
Just a fucking big.
And then she snaps out of it, and she fucking stabs him in the forearm. And then this sick motherfucker starts pulling, but the knife is hitting against the door, so he's getting sliced.
Well, before it hits the door, we get the idea that it's gonna fucking do that, and he's doing it slowly. So like, here's the door, and here's the knife, and you see it just coming slowly. You know it's coming with the fucking knife.
Yeah, so he starts pulling, and it starts ripping his fucking arm, pulling. Dude, when it got to the palm and the fingers, that's where I was like, fuck.
Reminded me of Saw.
Dude,
Remember
yeah,
Saw when
dude.
they're doing the...
Oh, yeah, and so his hand's fucking cut down the middle from the
Mutilated.
forearm up, gone, and he doesn't give a fuck. The knife falls to the floor after he pulled his fucking hand out, and then she's like, what the fuck? She runs, and then that's when she hears the mask and the crow, right?
Yeah.
So
So now it's the boy again because we just said the mask, right? The boy. And he has the mask on the crow's head, and he's just fucking playing with it right on the
Yeah.
table. Like
the
being a
plot
fuck.
twist. That's when the plot twist
Yeah.
is. Or the mindfuckery.
The mindfuckery. So he's playing with it right with his hands, but then you see one of his hands is mutilated, like how it happened to the naked man.
yes,
And then that's where we're like, it's the same person, all of them.
all the guys, all the men are the same fucking person except Jeffrey, right? For now.
For now.
And then what happens?
He's basically like taunting her, and she's like, I'll fucking kill you. And he's like, can we play hide and seek now?
First she's like, no you won't, bitch.
Oh yeah, he's like, no you won't. Like, you're not gonna kill me.
Yeah.
And she's like, fuck yeah I will. And then he gets really close. They're like, you're not gonna do it. And he's like, fuck, you're kind of right. And then she runs,
slams the door in his face. And then he's like, okay, I'll count. But then this bitch
Starts counting, yeah.
No, he says, you'll hide in the I'll seek. And she starts fucking counting.
Yeah,
that was
why, yeah.
weird. And she starts counting.
It's so weird.
So throughout these interactions with these men, she's kind of going with it, but then she'll snap out of it.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure it's something to do with the fucking dandelion or whatever, right? So then what happens? I know this is where it starts to get...
She starts counting to 10.
Yeah.
And then when she gets to 10, it looks like she's gonna open that door. And then when she hits 10, the front door.
So then the local fucking...
Busts in, dude. Breaks in, starts fucking sprinting like a madman.
Not gonna lie,
That one got
kind
you?
of got me. Kind of got me. Like, a little bit. I was like, I was
Were you
expecting that
shitting your
shit.
pants?
That one, no, actually.
I was
That in the
honestly
beginning.
expecting her to open the door and maybe like stab him.
Yeah.
That's what I was
wanted
expecting.
that to happen,
Yeah.
too.
So
But then
what-
when that shit happened, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude. And then what happens?
So she runs into another room, right?
Yes.
And closes the door somehow.
Yes.
Somehow she closes it on him. I don't know how, because that guy's fucking huge, dude. He's a
Yeah.
tank. And she's backing away, and it's a restroom.
Yes.
It's a restroom. And the door opens, and I'm like, stupid bitch didn't lock the door. Right?
I'm sure she locked it, but...
Well,
everyone has the key apparently.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
They're all the same person, right?
Yeah,
So the
exactly.
door unlocks, and who comes in?
The fucking
The
priest.
father, the man in the cloth, you know?
The holy
Like,
man.
The holy man. He's gonna save the day.
but
Fuck no.
He has also the hand mutilated
Yes,
as well.
his hand's fucking torn to shreds too. So I want to talk about this scene, dude, because
You go for it.
we're gonna go in deep. So he walks in, right? And then he starts spouting out shit about the power that women have over men. And I kind of agree, dude. It's kind of fucked. Like, the power that these ladies hold over... Maybe, I mean...
Not
We've all
everybody.
been through different situations and shit, but if you think about it, a lot of guys get their fucking hearts broken. And I'm sure we've gone through it, you
Yeah.
know? So the priest is saying how, because of their power, we're kind of fucked, right? And that we all want the one thing, and what is that? The cave. And what
He
is
calls it the cave.
The
The
pink
lips.
cave. So he's grabbing her dress like that, trying to go for the vagina, right? And then he's like, the cave. I'm like, that's badass. I'm gonna call pussies the cave. I was so into that
That's what you
shit.
fucking got.
And
from
he
it.
was like getting all horned up and
Dude,
shit. Like,
yeah.
But he was, I don't remember exactly what he was saying, but he was saying that pussy has power over men, right?
And he was just
Basically.
fucking horny, dude.
Yeah, and it's not even about being horny. It's just about like,
Reality.
it's not just the pussy. Well, I mean, the basis is the pussy, but it's way more than that.
Just a pussy, not just
Right?
a pussy.
So then this is where it gets weird. She's kind of into it, right? Like she
She doesn't
starts.
stop it.
She doesn't stop it,
I
but
mean, look at the way she was stressed. Like I'm not, she was asking for not.
dude, you're a dickhead, dude. Dude, but I think it was half and half. I think half of it was her into it, but the other half was like, I'm gonna let this fucker get close enough to.
Who knows? So he rams her into the fucking dresser.
Dude, you're forgetting the most important part,
Yeah, you're
dude.
forgetting
What was
the
it?
best part.
Where his hands
Oh,
mutilated, dude.
yeah. Look, I blocked that out of my mind. Dude.
Dude, that's the
why.
best part,
Fucking
dude.
say it.
So the mutilated hand, right? This is 2 pieces. Think of it as 2 pieces. He's like, "Fuck yeah, baby, get over here," and he puts the both
Not
parts.
only that. Before when we saw the hand, it was just a small little sliver.
Well, I think it was like up
Dude,
to
it was-
here.
it was far, dude.
It was
no,
pretty
no,
far.
no, like I like how separated it was.
Oh
from
yeah,
the
yeah,
hand.
yeah.
But when he put that right there,
So
Both
basically,
parts.
fucking massive.
both parts were on either side of her shoulder.
yeah.
like this.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fucking disgusting. It was
And
He
so
stretched
gross.
that shell. Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck?
and he moves
He
her.
got split open.
So he uses both hands. I don't know what the
One
fuck.
hand
One
split
hand
in half to grab her ass.
and he's pulling her in, moving in a circle, and pushing her to the sink, and he moves her up on the sink like they're about to fuck, right? And he leans in like,
No, he
He's
doesn't try to
horny.
kiss her. He just tries to fuck her. He put his hog. I
His
thought he
hog?
actually raped her, but he just like
no, he just got
brushed up on
close.
her.
Yeah,
So he was about to rape her, but that was one of the most disturbing fucking scenes
Yeah, it
I've ever
was.
seen. Cause it's a human, but it looks alien in some sort of way. It was
weird.
ridiculous.
yeah.
Dude, we should try to find a clip of that shit and put it in here. No
know.
audio. So
They're close. They're
Yeah,
really
they're
close. Like he's about to slip it in, and then you just, and he's like,
Well,
but they didn't show the knife.
yeah,
they showed his
didn't
face.
show the knife.
So I'm
They
like,
showed them both
he
going.
came her in. I'm like,
Well, like it was both of them going.
yeah,
I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
yeah, so I thought they inserted and shit. But no, what happened?
Pan down.
pan down the fucking knife, blood dripping, and he's like, oh, and he just falls dramatically, right?
Dude, what a strange shot because they didn't use the sound, or did they?
No,
did
they
something
didn't.
weird with
They
it.
didn't use the sound.
So
Yeah,
like, you just see him fucking falling
flopping
in
and
silence.
shit. Yeah, and she's like, fuck that. She
walks out.
She just walks out, and dude, I don't remember what happened from here. This is where my mind just gets fucked.
You remember? She walks out. She's outside.
Oh, she walks outside to get in her.
no,
no.
Is it?
Yes.
She walks outside to get in the
She walks
car?
outside to get in the car.
Yeah.
She wants
Yes.
to leave.
Yeah. She's like,
She
I'm
wants to
done.
leave
I'm
'cause
outie.
She killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is where it got kind of weird and trippy, and where she was already in the car,
That's where it got sad for a second.
but
Yeah.
she would be in the house. And then, like, she'd be driving, but then she'd be back at the
Yeah.
house.
Well, it was going back and forth with the scenes.
Yes.
Well, and I didn't understand that part.
I didn't either.
But was that the part where we saw the?
No, not yet. That
No, I
was
don't
the
think
trippy
so.
shit. That was, like, the crazy scenes after. But,
Dude, I don't know. I think
no,
that
it's
was...
not. She doesn't start to trip out yet.
No, we're talking about like the cave where she's banging on the cave.
Dude,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
because
well,
it's
actually-
it's B-roll of her like throughout the entire movie. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
where it did happen.
I think that's because she was leaving.
But how? So a bunch of fucking random scenes started coming out where she's going through all these different like things, and there, dude, the one that would freak me the fuck out, dude, was the one where she was behind the altar and there's like red behind her and there's clouds and she was smiling.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was fucking creepy. So it's kind of like, what do you think that is? Because they were showing parts where
it looked like she was a part of it.
Yeah, she was accepting it. It was a part of it that she didn't want it. Like it, I couldn't fucking understand it.
What I want to know is what was actually reality.
The whole thing happened. I mean, but let's wait until.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she gets in the car. She's fucking driving. I'm like, she's out this bitch. Fuck yeah, right. And then
she did it.
Good old Jeffrey pops up out of nowhere. Just spawns in onto the street. Fucking runs him over. Fucking does 20 flips and then lands. She's like, fuck, Jeffrey, no. She looks back. He just gets up like nothing's, like, oh, hey.
Or like he's
limping, right?
Yeah, he's limping. And he opens the door.
You can't see his hand.
Yeah, you can't see his hand.
I was looking, I was like, his fucking hand.
Yeah. And he opens the door and...
like, just the fucking hand.
He just fucking gets her by the throat and throws her outside of the car.
And his hand is, again, cut. So Jeffrey, the nice one, the good guy, is the same man. The same man that is the child, the naked man, the cop, the local, the priest. They're all one man. How? Who the fuck knows?
Whatever the fuck they were believing in.
So what happens? Dude, that scene was badass. The one where he's like on top of her and they're showing like the red light on his face.
That was cool. Yeah, I agree.
Dude, let's do that shit with that. Anyways.
So he throws her out. You see his face, an angled shot of him like having power and the red in the background, and she's in the bottom like with the red in the background, scared. And he's like, "All right," and he just walks away, and gets in the car and drives away. And she's like, "What the fuck just happened?"
And then what's going on in the background with the
galaxy?
Did you like that shit?
Fuck yeah, dude! I was like, dude, you just see Moon Knight in the background changing this shit.
So
I was telling like the cape just.
And again, that's fucking funny. And again, this is where it gets kind of... I mean, the whole fucking thing's getting weird, but you just see the galaxy in the distance.
Just for whatever fucking reason.
For no fucking reason. Like, she's on the ground and shit. Jeffrey took off with the car. He's probably driving through space. Who the fuck knows, right?
Or she stood up and she was like...
And she just looked up at the galaxy. And then, what does our good old boy Jeffrey do?
He comes back.
I didn't notice, but like I didn't notice the galaxy was there the whole time. Was it there the whole time?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
The whole time.
Because he mentioned it to me.
From the point where she's on the ground to, you know,
when he leaves.
Like I thought it faded in. Like it was there the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was like confused about.
Yeah, it was fucking badass.
Dude, Jeffrey comes back and he's like, dude, how does he scream, dude?
Dude, that was so weird, right? It was eerie.
Yeah, I don't know.
It sounded like a car horn, but with his mouth open, like.
He was just screaming loud, and he's driving, chasing that bitch's ass, and she's
fucking running Mach 1.
Yeah, dude, she's running away, and I'm in my mind, I'm like, why are you gonna follow the road back to the place where it's hell? Why not just dip to the side? He can't fucking drive that way.
The forest, the naked man, all this shit that's out there. Dude, hell no. I would have gone back to the fucking house.
I guess.
So then, she goes into the fucking house, and Jeffrey just fucking crashes into the wasn't a mailbox, it was some pillars.
Yeah.
Before that, she gets there, and then she does like, I think a sharp left or something. And you just see him just Tokyo drifting.
Dude, he was being a menace with that fucking car, bro. Like, he was an expert. There's a drift. And she's basically running like this.
And there's another drift.
And he's just fucking...
Yeah, he's just fucking spinning that shit.
Yeah.
But she gets away because there's a little hallway. She runs through it, and the car can't fit through there. It just fucking crashes. And this is where it gets fucked.
Yes.
No, this was not the fucked part. She falls near the apple tree. Yeah. And she's just like, what the fuck?
And how beautiful was that scene because
the light in the background.
The light in the background.
The car light was fucking sick.
The car light was,
and there was light in the background from the top. She was like,
and then who walks in but none other than the naked man in his full tree form. Face green, fucking branches coming out of everywhere. It was weird, right? So he walks up to her, but as he's walking closer, and again we're seeing cock, we're having a good ass time, right? And he was fucking packing, dude. I wasn't looking, but Hector told me he was packing. So as he's walking closer to her and she's on the ground with all the apples around her, his stomach, his belly. Oh, is that when she starts tripping and shit?
Well, she looked at the apple tree, and just out of nowhere,
all the apples fell, right?
Yeah, all the apples fell. I missed that detail. And
Which
now
is weird.
He's walking closer to her, and every step he takes, his stomach gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Right? I'm kind of scared to talk about that next. So he goes down on all fours, and he starts spitting out some green shit, right? And he starts screaming. He's in agony, right?
Falls
back. And then on the screen, we see the giant-ass belly, and we're expecting to see a dick, right?
Well,
there was a dick there, actually.
Well, not at first, because it goes to the next scene, and we see a fucking vagina on the screen, dude. That is a first for me. Was that a first for y'all too?
Yeah.
It was fucking ridiculous. It didn't look real. It was obviously animated, but it's
crazy.
Assuming that the naked man, has a fucking vagina, right? And it starts to open up. It starts to blossom like a beautiful flower, right? And what starts to come out?
I don't know which one it was.
Fucking head. A head starts to come out. And then followed by a baby. And the naked tree man's like, just fucking giving birth.
But wasn't he smiling at the end of it?
I'm sure he was enjoying that.
Yeah.
Like I saw like, and then I saw.
Yeah.
I was like, what
because the body that comes out of him is the kid, right? The kid with the mask. And
he doesn't even last a second.
Dude,
no, he didn't last a second.
Dude, it was so fucking weird, dude, because she's backing up. Now the kid's walking, and now his stomach's getting bigger and bigger. And this is where it got kind of weird for me, because it's a child, but it's a boy, but it has a fucking vagina, right?
So many things.
And we see another fucking vagina on the screen, and now comes out another head. Right? The little boy is giving birth to a man. Specifically the priest.
Yeah, the priest.
You see the blonde hair, slippery with blood as he starts to come out of the fucking hole. And the JJ's tied around his shoulders, right? And he starts to pull it and he's coming out.
She's just, dude, this is where she just looks at him and like, yeah, I'm out. She just looks at him and it's like, I'm done with y'all shit.
Yeah.
She just walks into the house.
It looked like her face, with each fucking birth that was happening, she was done with their asses. Like, so then the priest starts walking, but this time his foot's fucked up, right? So again, slashed hand, but his ankle's all fucking crooked, right? And he's walking all weird. And then he makes it into the house. What did I miss?
The first, when the naked guy, back to the naked guy, when he was walking from, when he crashed, someone walked out of the car, and it wasn't Jeffrey. It was the naked dude that walked out of the car. And when he walked out, he started walking, and I think it was the second step when he walked, his ankle broke.
Yeah, so it was before that.
Yes. So they already had the ankle
crawling
broke.
And shit.
Yes, because his ankle broke when he started walking.
Yeah, so the ankle was fucked. So that's where they were crawling. So then the priest goes in, and then this was fucking weird. And I heard Josh Sickles fucking laughing. I was like, what the fuck are they laughing at?
Shit,
dude. Dude,
I was, dude, look.
Shut the fuck up.
Look, dude, shut the fuck up.
Talk,
dude, you talk. Dude, look. I was laughing to cope with what the fuck was going on the screen.
No, but you guys laughed at the worst part because, like, the priest, again, stomach's getting bigger and fucking huge. and it was disgusting. And he gets on all fours down, and then a fucking pussy pops up from his back.
Yeah.
And it starts to open, and out comes out someone else. And as soon as that person started coming out, y'all started fucking laughing. Of sickos. The whole time, they're like, what is life? What is my purpose on this earth? What am I watching? And then you guys are having a good ass time.
I was having a good time, bro.
Dude,
I
I'm
was
telling
losing
you,
my shit.
my laughing was trying to couple what the fuck was going on the screen.
Exactly.
Because this was the grossest one, because there was just a pussy on his back, and like the skin just fucking coming
Dude,
out.
yeah.
Who was the next one?
It was Jeffrey.
So Jeffrey comes
The
out.
man.
Our good old friend Jeffrey, you know, the man we love.
Again, all.
Yeah, he's
That's
fucking
running in.
slipping out, sliding in the blood. He's trying to fucking get up, but his fucking ankle's fucked. And
Dude,
then
he somehow got up.
and his guts are all fucked too. Did y'all notice that? There's
little
bones
bit.
sticking out. And he's like, what the hell?
And he's laughing.
Dude. We'll talk about it after. He's laughing in the doorway, and she just kind of goes, gets the axe, and she's just like, I'm fucking ready.
Jeffrey comes out, right?
Yes.
And it happens again.
Yes.
Happens again.
Happens again. How did Jeffrey give birth? Oh, the feet.
Yeah.
So
Like
Jeffrey gets on his knees with his big ass stomach, and then he's like, and now comes out some fucking toes, right?
Yeah.
Some weird ass toes. Yeah, it was fucking gross. And now come out the feet, and the feet are fucking weird ass looking, and then come out the legs, and Jeffrey's like,
Now, one of them's broken.
Yeah, one of them is broken.
Just like this.
He falls back out of the shot.
dude, yeah, and then that's when into the frame comes in who?
The husband.
The husband that killed himself. Her husband. And he's limping. He's all fucked up. His eyes red, just like mine, all bloody and shit. And he sits on the couch. And honestly, Jeffrey had a bigger dick than the husband. And the husband was black. I don't even know if we mentioned that, right? Sits on the couch. And then she's on the couch. He doesn't give a fuck anymore. And he's like, look at me. Look at me. I'm dead because of you. And I forget what she says.
She just turns around and
She
looks
doesn't
at him. And
say
she's like,
anything.
"What do you want from me?" And he says, "Your love, right?" She's like, "What do you want from me?" He's like, "Your love." And she's just like, "Really, bro?"
Yeah, and then
Who's a stupid bitch now?
and then the title comes to the screen and it says men. And then the main character is sitting outside and the sister shows up fucking finally.
Not
Took her
3 hours later.
Yeah, hell
That
no.
was
all
not fucking 3 hours later.
She comes in, but the weird part is that she's pregnant.
Yeah, that's what threw me the fuck
Not
off.
only that, but the fact that everything that happened was still there.
Yes.
Oh yes, because the car crash was
fucked.
there.
The
The
blood
is
blood was
everywhere.
there. Everything was fucking there. So this happened. This wasn't a fucking daydream. She wasn't tripping on fucking dandelions or whatever the hell. Like, this shit fucking happened. And she's there sitting on the steps.
Beautiful shot. It's like all the branches around her and it's just her in the middle. And
Yeah.
it's just like, what
the
the
sister
fuck?
comes up. The sister's fucking pregnant. We're like,
Kill that bitch.
yeah, who the
Something.
fuck's- And then the sister, the main character looks at the sister
Smiles.
and smiles like Jeffrey. And the movie ends. And
We waited.
we waited.
We waited for another scene.
And we didn't talk about it. This is our first time talking about it. And I'm glad that we got, the movie over. Because I want to dive deep into what the fuck we watched. We watched 5 Men Give Birth. We watched... The 5 men were the same man. What the fuck does it all mean? What does it mean, dude?
I don't know.
I was not expecting
Any of that.
to watch any of that from the movie. I was expecting like a normal movie where I was like,
Yeah.
oh, A24 is going simple this time.
Real fucking simple.
Going simple, We're just gonna talk about like normal stuff, men.
Dude.
We're just talking about men being men.
And that's what the movie was.
Because that's what you said. You're like, it's probably just gonna be about men, you know, some light stuff, and I'm
You
like,
know, like, it's
yeah. My dumbass is like, yeah, it's just, yeah, fuck it.
Dude, this movie, I loved it.
Like, you know what I thought? Like, have you heard of Hush?
Yes.
Like, I was thinking like that. Like, you
Oh,
know, they're gonna
okay.
make it like kind of like Hush.
Yeah, like in the forest, a
It's
deaf-
about a deaf girl
deaf
who's
girl.
getting stalked by someone.
Oh yeah, I've heard about it.
This bitch
Didn't we
might
watch
as well.
I think we did.
This bitch
Yeah.
might as well have been fucking deaf or blind because she wasn't seeing shit.
Exactly.
So
I thought it was gonna be, I was like, oh, it's gonna be like a simple like thriller.
fuck no, dude. This was so fucking abstract and obscure and eerie and dude.
I thought I had figured it out like
The
less
plot.
than halfway. I was like, oh, I know what's gonna fucking happen.
easy work.
No.
We've seen this shit before, right? Hell no.
I know how it's gonna fucking end.
Dude, no, dude. Unexpected, but
Fucking bitch slapped.
yeah, I enjoyed the movie a lot. Just because we've never seen anything like this. I love the horror element. I love the cinematography. The shit that's just fucking me up is all that happened, dude. All that has a meaning, right?
But what's the meaning?
But what the fuck is the meaning?
What
now,
does it mean?
the bigger concept is, and this is what I got from the movie, that all men are the same.
Yeah, that's what I got from
It doesn't
too.
matter if you're a kid, a priest, anyone. All those characters were the same man. We are all the same.
That's what
Now,
I felt like too.
She was the only female in the movie so far, right? The one that was getting attacked. The gaslighting, the fucking accusations,
The fucking
the
abuse.
the violence, all on her. The sexual assault, all that on the fucking female. And this is where I want to go deep. I enjoyed the movie. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
You enjoyed it, right? I want to talk about us being men, right? And what your thoughts were portraying, you know, that all men are the same. Because not all men were the same. Jeffrey was not like them. But for some fucking reason, in the end, he turned like that.
one, yeah.
And that scares the fuck out of me. Because when...
I mean, she did run him over.
oh, shit.
Yeah, that's
When
true.
a bitch steps out of line, you put her back in a fucking plate. Nah. No.
That is true though.
Yeah, so she fucked up. You think that's what fucked him up?
Dude.
I don't know.
Dude,
Fuck,
because-
bro, I don't
Because,
know.
but does it matter? Because either way, he was one of them.
Yeah.
Or he was.
He was them.
He was them.
He was them,
So that's
but
what scares you, cause
it scares me because he was different. He wasn't like
no.
the average one. And I felt a strong connection with Jeffrey just because I don't see myself, you know, abusive or fucking, you know, any of that shit.
Or like how people say, or like how like in other movies or stories where it's like someone like a girl will say like he's being mean to me and whatnot, but then like when they're talking to him like, oh, he's nice. What do you mean? He can't be that bad. So it's a mask.
So Jeffrey was actually
He was the one with the mask.
Yeah.
Dude, that scares the fuck out of me, dude, cause
And the other ones were just portraying like
They were actually being their
they're
true selves.
being their true selves. So
but Jeffrey was the one with the mask
so
pretending to be someone else.
we should be our true selves and abuse women. No, okay? We're Jeffries. It's all
Buff.
good in the fucking hood, I hope. But let's talk about this. Did they get it wrong with the way they're portraying them? Now, I know we all have, you know, our darker moments or we've been a little mean. I honestly can't imagine being like those other characters except for Jeffrey. Like, that's the one that I was relating to.
I go first?
Yeah.
I haven't had a dark moment like that. Actually, no, dude, I did. But, dude, yeah, I did. But it wasn't against the person. It was against someone else.
Another male.
Yeah, because he was being a fucking whore. But it didn't involve her, so no. If I do get angry, it's when it's like shit that's just dealing with me, not with the other person. Yeah,
You're a true Jeffrey.
I'm a true Jeffrey.
What about you? Any dark moments like that you can think of?
Maybe just one.
What happened?
Well, this was my ex. That one was a hard relationship, but we're cool now. Like, it's in the past. Like,
Yeah.
it happened during high school, and like, I was trying to figure out like how to be a boyfriend, like how to like to, what do you call it, like act, I guess.
Mm.
You know, like I was like new to stuff, and I really liked her. Like, I really liked her, and I guess I was like jealous a lot. So like I was kind of like being mean. Like I wasn't like.
No, yeah.
Like it was more verbal.
Mm-hmm.
But then, it got to the point where not got to the point, but happened was like I told her like, hey, let's talk this out. Like I want to talk. Like let's figure this stuff out. And then she was like, all right, let's meet after class, right? And then, so our next class, or the class that we were in the same hall. Like, this was my room, and her room's over here. So, like, I'll usually, like, walk over here because her teacher's, like, mean. And, like, she wouldn't let her out until, like, the last minute, like, of the class. And, so, like, I'll wait there. But, apparently, one of her friends was in there as well. And then she came out. She was like, "Oh, are you waiting for so and so?" And then I was like, "Yeah, is she in there?" And then she's like, "No, she fucking left."
Oh.
I was like, "No way." And I texted her. I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "No way. You just fucking said that you wanted to talk, and then you fucking like go away from me." Like, "Fuck you."
So you slapped the shit out of her.
No, I
Damn it, dude.
like all I said was just "fuck you."
Yeah.
Like I don't want to deal with it. And then we ended up breaking up that day. I think that was it.
Yeah, dude. That's high school shit. I've done a lot of bad shit when it comes to females. Just, making them feel like shit. And, dude, and I had this, dude. How fucking weird. How weird is that? I was. Our other cousin Josue, me and him were having a conversation about this, and like I was telling him how I was really fucked up to a girl once that wanted to be with me, but she fucked up in the first place, right? So, I did all this shit and fucked with her mentally, and he was down with it, dude. Josue was like, "Fuck yeah, dude, like that's badass, dap me up." But even now, I was kind of like, "What, dude? I did that shit." No, I wasn't like, "What the fuck? Why would I do that?" Like, I was like, "I did that shit." But, dude, that's just like, that's in her fucking DNA, dude. Like men, being fucking like petty and insecure and fucking wanting to be aggressive, wanting to be fucking, like putting women in their place, like all that shit. Like, dude, it's fucking sewn into our DNA. It's fucked. If you think about it. But I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know. I
feel like with the one scene that I felt controversial, like for myself, like personally, I feel like the one scene that I felt controversial with was the cop scene at the pub. When he was saying that they let him go. I feel like that one was somewhat reasonable. I don't know if that's just me.
No, yeah, I see that. Was he really stalking her? But, he was fucking naked.
Dude, he was naked in the
I was
fucking
like, he
pub.
was naked. Yes.
That's why I was like,
yeah.
That's why it's controversial for me, because like he was fucking naked.
Yeah, and scarred and shit, and it was being weird.
Like, but
yeah, dude, but they really got every character type.
I want to say, like, do you really know, like for example, like, do we know that was his hand? Because everything that was going on, like later on in the movie, everything wasn't what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, and I think the whole birth scenes and all that was just showing that no matter... It was showing kind of like the generations.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
The generations.
We're passing it on to each other, everything.
Yeah, everything, we just pass it on. And how much do you want to bet that the sister is going to have a fucking boy? Dude, I would not be surprised, dude. But I don't know, dude. It's I don't know, it makes me feel weird, like, talking about this, watching this shit. 'Cause it is true, dude. Like, men are fucking scumbags. But are we scumbags, dude? I mean, we can change.
Yes.
But is it just a mask, like Jeffrey?
No, personally, I know who I am as a person, so... Unless you fuck with me, then you're fucked. That's how I see it.
What do you think?
I still have questions like about, like, what about the other people in like the small town, like the bar guy.
Yeah, the bartender, like.
Or that one guy that didn't.
I didn't even talk about the bartender. That was the fucking guy too.
But we didn't. But we didn't see him again.
Yeah, but we didn't see him again. That's the thing.
No.
Though.
Or we didn't see like the other person that was at that table with the one that was
running like a madman.
Yeah.
We didn't see those two, which was also kind of weird.
Yeah, but another thing was just straight from the fucking beginning. What did you guys think of the husband saying like, "I'm gonna kill myself"? I know it's fucked, but I've been there. Have y'all been in that fucking dark place?
Saying that?
Saying
like for someone?
Not telling them, but you thinking it.
Yes.
Oh yeah, me thinking it. Yes. Thinking it. Yeah.
Dude, cause when you go through that first fucking breakup, dude, the physical pain that you feel, dude, it's fucking unbearable, dude. Let me talk about mine real quick.
I remember this.
It was fucking high school sweethearts, long ass relationship, and out of the blue she breaks up with me, and it was my first breakup, and I mean, and it was fucking bullshit, cause it was all like, we're gonna get married and we're gonna have kids and we're gonna have this, we're gonna have that, right? And we break up, and dude, I got physically ill. My body was fucking hurting.
Dude, yeah.
I was crying. I don't cry, dude. I'm not one to cry. I'll cry like once every 5 years or something. And I was crying, and dude, I start fucking puking, dude. My stomach was so turned. I've never felt that again, but you saw that, dude.
Yeah, I did. Like, I walked into that.
What'd you think?
Dude, I was freaking out because I had no idea what it was. I thought you just had the flu or some shit.
It was that fucking bad, dude. The fact that a breakup can mess with you physically and mentally, and just the physical element alone, it's so messed up, dude. Yeah. And that, my darkest time, and I'd be like, you know what? Fuck it. Daddy didn't go get the rope.
Yeah, I remember thinking that too in relationships, dude.
No, like, well, that time was also with my ex. That day, like during this same day that happened, this was like, what happened was in the morning. And then she gave me her phone. And then like, it was open. And for some reason. And then she got a text from someone. From a guy. She got a text from a guy. I'm not gonna say names, just like I got respect for everybody.
First and last.
Address.
She got a text from a guy, and then like I read half of it, and I was like, "Who's this?" So then I clicked it, right? And it was just them talking, but then I scroll like up, which is like scroll down, but to go up, and then like I see them like talking. And this was before we broke up. And this was like before we started fighting. And then that's when I found out that she was actually starting to cheat on me. And then she was saying that, or he was saying that I can't wait until you're not with him no more. Damn. And then she said, "Me too."
Dude, that's so fucked, dude.
Yeah, and you know what made it worse? I had a mariachi gig that day
for the school. Fucking play, dude.
And you know what was even worse?
She was there.
We were playing fucking sad songs too.
So you're like singing from.
I was struggling, bro. I was struggling that day.
Damn, that's crazy.
And I would ask how you coped with it, but it's just time, right? You kind of have to go through that shit. What about you?
Dude, I remember now. Dude, opposite thing. They were showing the man saying, I'm threatening to kill myself. Right.
Yes.
I was in a relationship where it was her telling me.
If you left her.
Yeah. Or like just about anything. Like if anything happened, she just say it. And I was like, what the fuck? And then, dude, same shit like kind of like him. Before I got into this relationship, someone warned me not to get into it because she was just fucking with me, and I was like, nah, I'm straight, bro. You're crazy. And then I find out we break up, and then messages get leaked, and she basically just got with me to make someone jealous. Dude, and that's where I was pissed. And
Oh, I remember this.
you remember this?
No, I remember.
Oh, you remember this? Yeah. And I was like, dude, that person warned me. Like, what the fuck? I played myself, right? And
Did you tell her to kill herself?
no. She never do it. She's a pussy. Dude, but no, dude, it gets bad.
But
so
look, so you say, going back to Are Men All the Same, you were talking shit about the main character, dude. If you think about it.
but
You're calling
not-
her a stupid bitch. That's her to you being sexist and putting the females kind of under the males, if you think about it.
yeah, I know, but I wasn't being serious though. I'm never serious about it because we grew up.
And it's just a
And
joke.
yeah, it's just a joke for me. Like we were literally raised by women, so nothing like that. I just say it to just fuck around, like just to crack a joke or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just calling on your bullshit, boy.
Yeah, but I know who I am, so I don't really.
Yeah,
you
you
can't
can
fuck with
continue.
me. So, dude,
I'll fuck with you.
shut the fuck up. So, dude, I don't know what happens or what, but she calls me out on Twitter, dude. I wish I had the fucking screenshot still, but I don't.
You gotta put them up.
Dude, I don't know. They were fucking crazy personal. Like, I remember she just started calling me out, and then I started talking shit to her, and then like 3 of her friends came at me online, dude, and everyone was fucking watching this shit online. Like, it was being live streamed. And I just went after each fucking friend specifically, and her, like, fucking, dude, like, talking about crazy ass shit, dude, like,
You went for the fucking jugular.
No, I was going for the A's.
dude, yeah, I was going for the A's, dude, and yeah, I just remember, that's when I remember, like, being at my worst, like, just talking shit to people online. That was my worst, and it was crazy. The worst I've ever been to people online, specifically also to in a relationship, or
Specifically to females.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's just insecurities, petty shit.
What also made it worse is that the dude that she was cheating with was also trying to join mariachi as well,
Did you beat him up?
Dude,
and he ended up making it as well.
what'd you do about it?
I had to watch that shit.
Damn.
They
You never,
they were
like-
both in the group.
Oh,
Aw,
dude.
So I did something opposite. Me and my ex broke up in swimming, and I started dating any chick that I could on the swim team to fuck with her, dude. Did you do something similar?
No. What did I do? I was close to doing it, but I didn't do it.
Dude.
But her birthday was also coming up as well, and it was her quinceañera, and I was supposed to be there with her as well. And guess who was there for her?
Ah, dude, that's so fucked.
And not only that, guess who had to play for there?
Dude, you went to the play. Damn.
Why?
You're a good man, Hector. He's a good
I
man.
had to.
He had to, yeah. And he
It
actually
was
did.
part of the North band, the mariachi.
Dude,
I had to. I had no choice. I had no choice, bro.
I have a fucking tear right here. That's fucking.
Yeah,
I had
that's
no
crazy.
choice. I didn't fucking stay.
Yeah.
I just played. I'm like, I'm fucking out.
Dude,
My friends were like, "You're not gonna stay." I'm like,
No.
but they knew that I was like, they knew. They're like, okay.
Yeah, dude, but these stories alone, like, men aren't that fucking insane. Like, you know, the characters that came out, like, it's a spectrum if you think about it.
Yeah.
You can be like the husband who's gonna kill himself for some pussy, or you can be all the fucking gaslighting motherfuckers, all the abusive motherfuckers, all the rapists, like all that shit. There's a spectrum, right? So I think you're a rapist. No, there's a spectrum, right? And we're not on the fucking far side. I think we're, maybe in the middle. A little aggressive, but nothing crazy. I don't know. You're a sick fuck, dude.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
But that was our...
I'm just very verbal.
Yeah.
Like, I can get, really... What do you call it? Can get really dark real quick. Like, you piss me off.
I believe it, dude. You've gone through some shit.
Like, well, this is for another time, but I actually made a freshman cry.
I think I remember this, dude. I remember
told him,
that.
I
Yeah,
told
I
him.
remember.
No,
Oh,
it was
okay.
a fucking gay ass dude. He wasn't gay, but
He was
I
gay.
thought
He was fucking
actually
retarded.
gay. I was like, oh shit.
Nah, he was fucking retarded.
Actually
That's
retarded. Yeah, Down syndrome. Dude, let's finish it off with that. Or nah, fuck that. We'll talk about it when we film the next video. But we did the recap on the fucking film. A man has us all kinds of fucked up. We're probably gonna have a
How am
couple
I
of
sleeping?
nightmares, right? A couple of nightmares. Dude, I feel like I'm gonna dream like me giving birth to you and then you giving birth to Hector. Dude, I'm
just praying I don't fucking dream.
dude.
Like, I haven't dreamt like at all recently. I'm like, let
this
it not
might
be the
do it
night.
for you,
Let it not
dude.
be this night, please. Like, I've been fine. I've just been going to sleep.
A never-ending loop of like just fucking men fucking birthing other men.
Fuck no, dude.
Dude, I can't wait to come up for the title for this fucking video.
But did you pick it up? Which now I want to fucking say. Did you pick it up that when her husband came out, he had the stuff, right?
Oh yeah, we didn't even mention that. So the wounds that the men were getting were actually
The exact wounds.
that the husband had. You didn't get that?
The arm one I didn't get.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
because his arm was.
Yeah,
too
I didn't get the arm one though. I got the leg
his
one.
arm was cut, but not all the way. But he had the spike through it, and his
Yeah.
ankle was twisted, and his guts were fucked.
Yeah. Okay, I
Right.
see it now. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
why. That's why. Also, I was thinking like, what the fuck does that mean that they all have that as well?
Yeah, it was that. It was a husband the whole time. And I don't want to try to make sense of like what the fuck all that shit meant.
That's hard. I can't.
Dude, there's no way. Maybe we look some shit up and see what the fuck, but
We'll find
Dude,
a,
my thesis,
explained video.
whatever the fuck they were, like whatever ritual they were doing gave them that power to fucking do it or whatever. Some crazy shit like that.
I
That's what I think.
yeah, I don't think if it's that. I think it's more like artsy, like abstract ideology, kind of like, symbolism, a lot of symbolism. Like, all this crazy shit happened, but it's just to, reveal what it actually means.
So we know the car crash, that was real. All the blood, that was real. But it doesn't show the husband at the end.
Yeah.
It
So that's why it's
It
like,
doesn't show
what?
that he's not there. So is he fucking real still? Or was that just something else? Like, what does that mean as well?
Dude.
Because yeah, the end scene, he wasn't there. It was just her sitting outside by herself.
Yeah. Dude, I kind of want to do a
Look
little
up-
research
yeah.
real quick. Just real quick. Keep talking while I look this shit up.
That's why I keep like going back and forth.
Yeah, because we didn't see the bodies.
Like,
All those bodies that were laid out because of all the birth that was happening on the fucking movie. We didn't see them anymore.
so my hypothesis on like a take on like what the fuck happened was that scene where she was banging on the metal door is that she might have opened that door and then she went in, and that something happened when she went in, and after all that we don't know what happened because all we know is that she banged on the door, right? And then somewhere in between that timeline we skipped to where she starts leaving.
I can see that. Yeah.
That was like one take I was getting from it.
That's true, dude. But I honestly have no takes on it. I got nothing. It's just
That's like the most sensible one I can come up with.
like something happening in there.
Dude, we all got different fucking theories, dude. That's what's so weird about this film. We can't just, chalk it up to like, oh, it was this. It could be fucking hundreds of things, dude.
And you know what's funny? I actually got an article yesterday on my phone saying that Men was like the review saying like this is like something else, so a movie. I'm like, yeah, we're right.
Oh, so you had already heard of the film?
Yeah, like I've heard that the film was coming out, but I didn't know what the fuck it was about.
Yeah.
Obviously, I knew it was like something about men. Like I said, like, oh, it's gonna be like Hush, and like when I saw the review, I'm like, it's probably gonna be like another Hush or something.
No. No.
Initially,
Anything?
the naked stalker is far more unsettling than the little boy. Yeah, they're talking about how there's a
Dick.
there's a level besides the dicks. There's a level to how fucked up each character is.
Yeah.
Dude, the Green Man might be real, dude, from what I'm reading here. Grew out of his fascination with Green Man carvings, the director, that can be found throughout Europe and beyond. Dude. There's too much shit on this. They're like doing... look how fucking long this shit is.
my god.
So, let's finish this shit off, dude. We've been going for a while. Where the fuck did that
No, say
bug
where
go?
the fuck did it go?
Dude, I swear, dude. Finish it off. Nice and strong. Let's... Want to do some ratings real quick?
Yeah.
Y'all down? Like,
Rating?
0
Just
out of
rating
10?
the movie.
Yeah, a couple
Overall.
ratings. So, I'm gonna give it a fucking 9 out of 10. It was fucking beautiful.
1 out of 10.
1 out of 10?
1 out of 10.
Why not a 10? Because I still don't fucking understand it, dude.
Yeah.
That's why.
I give it a 9 as well because of that. That one's like, what the fuck? I can't connect the pieces together.
And then it starts to make me think like, am I Jeffrey? Am I the naked man? Who am I? What about you, Hector?
I give it a what the fuck.
Dude.
I respect that answer.
Yeah.
But is that all?
That's it.
Is that all, gentlemen?
Let's finish it up.
Now I can say it. Before we started watching the movie, I was thinking like, oh, I'll take my girlfriend and watch it because I'm pretty sure she'd want to watch it.
Yeah. It's not for the girlfriends.
It's not for my girlfriend.
Dude, imagine we took your mom, dude.
Fuck
no, bro.
My mom would not.
Dude,
have
she
been able to
looked
handle
kind of
that.
like down. She was kind of down that we didn't take her. But I'm like,
we
this
saved
movie's
her.
graphic.
We saved her.
Yeah.
We saved her from it.
Yeah, dude.
I agree.
So this movie should only be watched by men. That's what it's called, men. Dude, imagine a fucking feminist watching this. Oh my gosh,
They'd be nutting.
dude. They'd be fucking like...
Nutting.
Yeah. But finish it off, baby.
This was
Film review.
on the movie Men by A24. We appreciate you if you watched to the very end. Make sure to like and subscribe if you liked our breakdown of the movie and how fucking insane it was. And yeah, we appreciate you for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Pray for us because goddamn, brother, this was a fucking movie.
It's 3 a.m. and we gotta go to sleep. And
If
we're gonna
we get
fucking
sleep.
dream.
We're gonna fucking cuddle together, baby.
That's too close, dude, for a bunch of men interacting together and shit. I don't feel like I'm birthing you out. We're done.
Tick tock, yeah, time is going slow.